Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. So, we expanded our district a little bit over here. Ooh, and it's raining. But it's sunny outside. I guess not, huh? Is it not? No, it's moving. Okay. This just confuses me, because when I see this, I think it's paused. But when I see this, I think it's unpaused. It's a whole thing in my head. Anyway. So we expanded. And we have much higher residential demand now. So we're going to definitely incorporate, take advantage of that. And let some more houses come in here. I know I'm going to need to... I know I'm going to need to put another elementary school around here. I just don't really know where yet. I'll see where these houses come in, honestly, and then I'll make that determination based on that. I think... Oh, excuse me. Because, I got the hiccups. It's wonderful. Also, I should speed this up. Actually, yeah. Oh boy, yeah, it's definitely something trying to get used to this again and trying to, be on top of things and understand what's happening. There's definitely a bit of a learning curve getting back into it, but regardless, I'm having a good time anyway, and I hope you guys are having a good time watching. City builders have, they've been my jam for a long time. And I'm happy to be back playing this again for sure. See, this looks so nice. It's so nice. You got these houses down here. And they're right next to the track and field, but it's raised up on a platform, so it's like, yeah, you're kind of, you look out your window and you see a wall, but at the same time, it's right there too. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to download more park assets. I am a fool. I wrote it down. I was like, yeah, you need to download more park assets. And then completely forgot. But I want like a prop, and it's like a staircase. I would love to put that in like right here, right on one of these corners, I think. Even if it's not, like legitimately usable, I would love to put it there. And just for the aesthetic, But all right, we're watching all these come in. I'm really just waiting for them to come in so I can see where the demand ends up going, because that's what I use to try to tell me like where I want to expand next. And it looks like we have, or it looks like commercial demand is going to be the next thing that we're going to be going for. There's a bit of traffic, some traffic issues going along here. Also, yeah, this little thing I put in here is terrible, like from a design standpoint. I need to fix this somehow. That might consist of like bulldozing part of this highway, and I don't know though. I don't know how I would actually maybe if it was higher up, maybe if you didn't have to come right to the highway entrance to do it. No, but then if you're coming to this store down here, you can't then you just have to get back on the highway interchange, and you'd actually have to ride the highway like all the way out until you find another interchange to turn around or something. So that's not feasible. I think this is what we're going to have to roll with. You know, as much as I don't like it from a design standpoint, I really didn't give myself too many options, but it's not a big deal. I'm going to keep it paused because I'm kind of trying to scope out what I'm going to do next. I think I'm going to expand this way because we're looking at more commercial. For one thing, I have like a road design I want to go for in my head, and I want it to be a little different than the grid, you know, because I don't want to do grid the entire way, you know, along, because that's boring. I think, you know, 1, 2, okay. Distance too short. And then kind of have it run along these power lines here. That's not a very good curve. Needs to be cleaner than that in order for me to be satisfied. I think if maybe like this, maybe if it's a bit of a wider curve. It's not terrible is the thing, but it's not great looking either, you know? It's not symmetrical, which is what I was trying to go for. And I think, you know, if I just start over and maybe look at it from this angle, I think maybe then I'll have a good idea of what I want to do. You know, because I definitely think you want to do something like this, right? And then you kind of... Let's see what this does. Ooh, no. No. We don't want that. Let's start over. A lot of trial and error, for sure. Trying to fucking figure this out. I think maybe... No, because like it, you know, it creates this weird angle. You know, and it's like I don't want that angle there. I want it to like flow. You know, maybe if I try a freeform road, that might actually work out better. Maybe? I don't know. I don't want to bulldoze. But like, you know, you try out like a freeform road. This is looking a little better. I think. Okay. It looks better. That much I can say. But I don't know. I don't think I need to start over. I think the issue... Start from here. There we go. That's it. Hell yeah. All right. That's just about what I'm looking for. A little off, but it works. No, I want the, what was it? It was... Yeah, it was this, right? Yeah, there we go. We'll put some more businesses along here, because commercial demand is easier to fulfill than residential demand. So I do want to do that, and I think that's fine. Maybe actually have a road. I think if we want it straight across, it has to be like that, huh? That's fine though. That works. And then, oh, you know what? I forgot to set a timer for this episode too. So I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going for. That's okay. Do something like this. I think that'll be good. Something like that. Something like this. There we go. And then the rest can be dedicated to residential. I know there's a brush tool, but I like doing it like this. So I'm not very, actually, get rid of those. We'll worry about, you know what, fuck it, zone there for now. We can worry about that at another time. It's not something that we need to concern ourselves with right now. Boom, boom, and sure. I think that works. And before anything actually gets placed, I do want to put in another elementary school, and I want to put in the Red Hawk one, which is fucking expensive. We're also very short on cash. I'm gonna have to hike up taxes. You guys can deal with 11%. Everybody deals with 11%. Well, actually, I mean, these guys are going to be taxed a little bit higher, but we don't have high density anything at the moment, so it's not a big deal. What are we spending so much money on? Electricity. We're spending money on a lot of things, but I'm not going to take out a loan. Just yet. I am going to put in this Red Hawk Elementary School. Probably, you know, right here is actually a perfect fit. And I know that there are some additional add-ons as well to accompany it. The gymnasium being the one I'm thinking of. There we go. And then they have the playground right there, so they are just fine. And I will always love you. I think this is... I forgot to extend the district. This is... Oh, I forgot to put in water pipes. This is why I like to keep things paused. Because I forget to do things. I mean, they were covered for the most part anyway, but like... Didn't want to forget anyway. We can actually bulldoze some of these power lines. These are connected right here. And that frees us up over here as well. Like I love the small town feel that we have going right now. You know, it's definitely gonna change, you know, as we continue to progress, but for now it's good. It's nice. You know, we don't have to worry so much about what was I gonna say? We don't have to worry so much about, you know, building something big and massive right away. Yeah, we are losing money very quickly. Granted, this is going down, the amount of money we're losing, but at the same time, you know, I mean, I think people are relatively happy. That looks happy to me. I think we can raise their taxes. Sorry, hit my mic. Granted, that lowers demand, but we don't need to worry about that right now. And I know I keep saying that, but we really don't. You know, again, we're not trying to build something real big and massive here. So I'm going to hike this up to 13%. Okay, and if you don't like it, it's a big old too bad. Because I spent a lot of money to make you guys fucking happy. So you need to pay that forward, if you will. Or rather, pay it back. Yeah, demand is going down all around, but to be expected. I want to see where this stops. Looks like it's going to stop right around here. I think we're going to have to take out a loan, which is very unfortunate, and I need to be more careful with my money. So we'll take out this big loan to be safe. And then got to be careful with how we're handling things from this point onward. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a road, an old town road, if you will, like so. Here, actually, yeah, because they can turn left here, right? Yeah, so it's fine. I can put this in here. And then we're going to fill this to the brim with businesses because that's what we have demand for. So there you go. So we can get some more taxpayers as well. Right? They can turn. Yeah, they can turn from just about anywhere. I don't understand, you know, why you're getting off the highway to come here just to turn around, okay? This is not what this is here for. Okay, I know you can go this way, but the hell are you doing? You madmen. Alright, so this filled up pretty quickly. And now we have higher residential demand again. In spite of our high taxes, I think people are fine with it because we have so many services in place. So they're like, yeah, you know, I can shell out some extra money. You know, I'm living in a nice place, which I appreciate because makes my job easier. You know, I'm not out here trying to scam anybody necessarily. I just, you know, need to pay the bills, you know what I mean? From a mayoral perspective. I'm going to run this bigger road along here. We're going to run it all the way down here and then have it reconnect. And the reason I'm doing this is because I know that people don't want to live close to the highway. Well, you know what? Actually, zoning in here probably would not be an issue. I don't think the noise pollution from the highway would bother them if it's there. You know, I think if it's along here, though, we gotta save that for the businesses. And then also make sure the district extends out to cover this. Okay. Right on. Go ahead and build there. Got some new space. And eventually we're gonna incorporate some public transportation. But we only have a population of, you know, like roughly 1,500 people. That's not something we gotta worry about right now. So I'm not going to worry about it. I like how some of these streets are just named after first names. Emma Street, and then there's Todd Street somewhere. Yeah, Todd Street. And then Emma Street again. Emma Highway. I guess somehow these are connected. All right. You know what? I'm not gonna like worry about that. Part of me like wants to change it because I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But then I remember, you know, in my hometown, there's the street I live on actually, you know, it runs into the center of the town, and then it stops, and then you know you have to like turn left, go for a little bit, and then the street continues on your right, you know. So it's like, it's weird like that. Kind of a similar situation here. So I'm gonna leave it because I think it's valid. All right. Residential demand is still really high, and we just built these new homes. So we're gonna have to keeping along here. Got to keep up with the demand. We've significantly cut down on our deficit. Well, not our deficit, but you know, our expenses. Or rather, the income we've brought in has made up for it. So I'm gonna extend this out like so. And then connect this. Ooh, shit. Did I? Okay, yeah, all of these guys are covered, but these pipes need to be expanded to cover this area here. Same with this area too. We're doing fine on electricity, water, sewage, all of that, so nothing to worry about. I think, you know, definitely zone in some more there. Not a whole bunch, though. That's not a lot of room. You know, I'm trying to think of how I want to expand, because eventually we're going to come down to the coastline here, or the shoreline, and you know, I've got these water pumps and these wind turbines and this sewage treatment plant, and that's going to bother these people, so I'll probably have to relocate them. Not the people, but those things. Not something I have to worry about just yet, so I'm not going to, but something to keep in mind. I'm going to extend this down here, and then extend this road down as well. And then we can compensate for that. Want to make sure everything is lined up properly in terms of pipes. I don't have to worry about that, and I'll fix the district in a second, but I just need to make sure these are put in place first. And then we can kind of let businesses go buck wild here a little bit. You know, I think that's decent. And I know this residential area down here is going to get filled up in no time flat, but it's a temporary thing because I'm looking at how I want to expand. And, you know, this is what we're looking at for the time being. I think everybody is generally happy, though. I don't think people have too many complaints. You know, there aren't any of those little icons that are telling me, hey, I have a problem. You know, so I think we're good. We're still a relatively small town, so it's not like there's a whole lot that needs to be worried about, you know. A lot of it is like, all right, you know, we're expanding bit by bit, you know, and then you periodically fill in the gaps once. I tell you what, we might want to have this road extend underneath, so I'm going to save this space for now. They can build there temporarily. Well, I mean, not temporarily, but they can build there. And then, of course, these filled in really quickly. Trying to see. I think I'm gonna have to move back these power lines because I'm gonna extend this road for one thing. Extend it out closer to the shoreline, but not exactly there yet. And then connect all the roads where they need to go. So like here. Why does that start to form a tunnel? I don't want you to form a tunnel. I didn't ask you to do that. You know, I know it's sloped at a weird angle, but don't fucking take these leaps of faith without me, you know, signing off on it. Also, I don't like that. You know, I wish it didn't have to go underground. I guess I don't really get that option, though. Could be interesting, though, is that I can kind of finagle this. Not the proper use of that word, actually. Space already occupied. By what? Well, I know by what, but, like, you know, I guess, you know, what is it? It's page up? Yeah. You kind of just gotta raise it up a little bit. Josh Groban style. You raise me up so I can climb mountains. You raise me up so I can do something. There we go. Not exactly elevated a whole lot. Also not particularly elegant either, but you know, we're taking advantage of the space. And that's always my goal. Take advantage of the space. Does that look weird? It doesn't look like a normal curve. I wasn't really going for it to look that way, but should I make it a normal curve? I think that'll be harder. You know, especially when I'm trying to... Well, you know what? Let's do it. Let's scrap all of this. Okay, and then... Oh shit, can we do it like that? Hey, that works. I'll take that. I don't even need to raise it up Josh Groban style. Right on, brother. Alright, this kind of slopes downward. So I'm going to angle this, or curve it, I mean. Like that. I think the zone blocks make it look weird. Because otherwise I don't think it actually looks weird. I think, you know, like I'm psyching myself out. Yeah, that doesn't look weird. This is all Todd Street. Fair enough. And then we'll use this to zone all throughout here. Everywhere. We'll have to adjust the pipes in the district too, and I will do that momentarily. And then we'll call it an episode, I think. Because I, you know, I'm sure we've been going on long enough for one episode. Because time flies while you're playing this game. You know, like right now in my head, I'm like, I've only been playing for like 15 minutes. Definitely probably been longer than that, though. I think we're good in terms of water pipes. We do have some space down here. I think I'm going to just zone commercial the rest of the way here. I forgot. Hang on a second. Because we want to make space for these roads. There we go. And then expand the district. All throughout here. Right on. And I think we'll probably have to extend some of our city services down this way because I think we're expanding far enough to where it's like probably should do something about it. We'll see, though. You know, we'll see how they react to it. Kind of go from there. I know, just hang on a second, okay? Please. Fine. Here. There you go. There's your electricity. I apologize for the inconvenience, but it had to be done. And, yeah, I think we'll end this episode here. These are going to take their time coming in, you know, along with the demand fluctuating as well. So we'll see how it all really pans out in the next episode. So, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of City Skylines, let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share with your friends. Let us know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. Link down to the game is in the description box below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content and play all sorts of games from our channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you very much, and I will talk to you later.